that's right. Did you know that April is Irritable Bowel Syndrome Awareness Month? But what is it? How do you know if you have it? And what's more, can you get rid of it? Dr. Rob is in the house to explain.
Gosh, love to get rid of it. And who hasn't had stomach pain at some point in time in their life? We've all had it. But irritable bowel syndrome is when you start to have symptoms of that cramping and that aching and maybe diarrhea, constipation, even change in bowel habits and stool. That it starts to be on a chronic basis where it goes from maybe just once in a while to now it's almost every day, and you can't get through the day, and
really
millions of Americans suffer with this just irritable bowel, and there really is no known cause to it. And so many people suffer with it.
Yeah, and people kind of speculate as to what the causes are.
And there are numerous ones. There's thought that it could be hormone imbalances, neurotransmitter imbalances, food intolerances, so eating certain foods can really start to cause problems like gluten, for example. And then other people, just too much stress, too much anxiety, depression, all those things can contribute to the irritable bowel complaints.
That's a tough thing too. You know, I do know some people that suffer from this, and it can really put a damper on their everyday life.
It can, and we've all probably had those days where our stomach was bothering us. We're not really sure why, and when your stomach hurts, everything else seems to hurt, and you can't get anything done with your day. You can't think right. You just don't feel good, and you end up staying home, or you're where are the bathrooms everywhere you go?
That's what I've heard is a really common one, is people are constantly, you know, if I go here, where's the closest bathroom just in case something happens? And that's, you don't want to have to worry about that.
Nobody wants to live like that. Well, we have some tips today. If you're having these symptoms, some of the first things that you can do to help with the abdominal cramping, the bloating, the constipation, diarrhea, is clean up your diet, clean up your nutrition. So things that we can do: get rid of the cakes, the cookies, the candies, the chips, get rid of all that stuff, get rid of the caffeine, get rid of the soda, limit the alcohol. I know coffee can be tough, but coffee can be very irritating to the stomach lining, so getting rid of that. Lots of people use all these kinds of products like the Pepto-Bismol and the Gas X and stuff, and those can be temporizing, but getting rid of all the processed food is a good place to start. Often that'll take care of it. If you remove all of those processed foods, you know, the cakes, the cookies, the candies, the chips, decrease the gluten or get rid of the gluten, and you're still having trouble, then it would be wise to see your doctor, because now it's time to have some testing. Because if you're still having the abdominal pain, the cramping, the bloating, the change in the bowel habits, or even blood in the stool, then we need to have a colonoscopy done to directly look at the colon and see what's going on in there and make sure there isn't a problem, a more serious one.
People can come to you and do that, and you can really help them and say, you know, have you eliminated these things? What are your symptoms? And once that is all kind of diagnosed, you can kind of take them through the next steps.
Absolutely, and that's a good way to look at it. Eliminate all the processed foods and junk foods and alcohol and caffeine and soda. Get that out of your nutrition first. Often that will take care of it. If it doesn't, then it's time to see your doctor and have them do a little bit of further investigating to see what the problem might be.
Very good. Where can we do that if we want to come and see you?
You can find us at Renue Health.
Okay, very, very good. There is the website at the bottom of your screen there. Don't suffer anymore. Go see Dr. Rob. He'll get you all fixed up. Thanks, Dr. Rob.
Sounds great.
All right, guys, don't go away.